Let me tell you how good of a job Pacifica is doing teaching history to its students. There is no possible way that Jackson was anything less than, Back to the Future 3 had already been out 10 years before he was even born. And yet he understood and appreciated the historical moment of that brilliant movie. I appreciate the kind introduction, and it's a pleasure for me to be able to introduce my friend, Dr. Victor Davis Hanson this evening. Real quickly, before I turn to the speaker, there's something I've never had the opportunity to do with a group of Pacifica-related stakeholders in the company of room of some of our friends and allies at the Newport Beach City Council. And David was right, Mr. O'Neill was right to introduce Will for being here tonight, taking time out of his schedule as the mayor in Newport in these kind of crazy times. You may have heard we had a big guest here in town the other day. The reality is that it's been a very, very busy year, a very troubled time for anyone in city management. And we're very grateful for Will's work. But Mayor O'Neill is not just a great mayor and a great friend for those of us that call Newport Beach home. He's been a wonderful friend to Pacifica. And there can't be a Pacifica if we don't have a friendly relationship with the city, based on the real estate related issues, based on just functioning a school. You deal with a lot of the regulatory aspects. And I talk to people all the time that are involved in other school projects in different cities. And when they have a city who is not supportive of what they're doing, it changes the entire experience. We'd probably have to hire full-time people to go deal with all that. But because of folks like Mayor O'Neill, we're just very blessed to have a friendly relationship. And frankly, it makes the Pacifica vision possible. So thank you again, Will. I appreciate it. Many of you know that I'm a rather engaged and unapologetic political activist and donor. And people ask me all the time who's going to win the presidential race and who's going to win this race and that race. I have no political predictions for you tonight except for one. I really believe that Will O'Neill is going to win his race for re-election as he runs unopposed. I'm not going to do a long, drawn-out introduction of our speaker. You're probably at this point very anxious to hear from him. I just want you to know what a blessing it is for us to have him, not only for his intellect and not only for his incredible giftedness, God-given giftedness and rhetoric and articulation. He's a compelling person to listen to, even apart from the power and the truth of what he is saying. But he's an incredibly civil person. He's an incredibly kind person who I've gotten to know as a friend over the years. Victor and I are colleagues together at National Review, where he graciously serves as one of our senior fellows. And besides the great pen of the incomparable William Buckley, stands as one of the most intelligent and gifted people National Review has ever had in its orbit. We do indeed stand in serious times, and we need serious people like Victor to lead the charge. And I'm so grateful you all are here, and it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Victor Davis Hanson.